This morning, I woke up to a glowing white world. Snow was falling outside my window like tiny stars. I yelled, "Dad, it's snowing!" Dad peeked through the window and smiled. "Looks like a snow day, buddy." We high-fived and I ran to get dressed faster than ever. Mom walked in with hot cocoa. I jumped off the bed and yelled, "Mom!" The whole room smelled like chocolate. Snow was still falling, and I just knew this day was going to be awesome. I hugged Mom so tight. She laughed and kissed my head. Dad came over too, and we stood by the window like one big, happy cocoa squad. I couldn't stop smiling. Dad said we'd go outside after breakfast. I rushed to put on my snow boots and puffy jacket. My fingers were clumsy with the gloves, but I was too excited to care. I finally zipped up my jacket and pulled open the front door. A blast of cold air hit my face, and the world outside looked like a giant snow cake. I yelled, "Let's go!" I ran outside as fast as I could, boots crunching in the snow. The whole world was white. The trees, the ground, even the cars. It was like stepping into a dream. My hands were frozen. But then Dad came outside with a thermos. He poured hot cocoa into a cup just for me. It was sweet, warm, and tasted like magic in the cold air. I took a sip of the cocoa and smiled. Dad said snow makes everything taste better. We sat together in silence, watching the white world sparkle. It felt like the perfect morning. We sat there for a while, just me and Dad, sipping our cocoa. Then, without saying a word, he stood up, grabbed a small sled from the porch, and gave me that smile. I grabbed my gloves tighter and ran after him. "Race you to the hill," I yelled, laughing. Dad pretended to run slow, but I knew he'd catch up in no time. I sat on the sled, heart racing. Dad gave one big push. The snow zipped beneath us as we flew down the hill, laughing louder than the wind in our ears. At the bottom of the hill, we fell off the sled, laughing so hard we couldn't breathe. Lying in the snow, I looked at the sky and whispered, "Best day ever."